completely different. Completely different. When I'm seeing one person who is extremely genuine and you see subscribers coming off sporadically in different numbers, and subscribers coming in at different numbers, and it's not uniform. And then I look to the other person and they're just stacked 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40 plus 10 plus 10. It's like, and they're not losing anybody. It's like you can definitely tell who's grinding organically and who's not. So I think that's what bothers me the most, is that I'm just trying to produce the content that I love, that I like, at the pace that I'm growing to. And it just seems like while we are growing as a community here, it just really pisses me off that I see people who make good content faking the funk, to my perception. So, it sucks in a way. And, at the end of the day, I know where I'm trying to get to. And I know that as I continue to grind, it's quite possible that, I might not hit that number that I think that we should be at, with the type of content that I produce. But at the same time, I still feel like it doesn't necessarily matter about the number inflation. It matters about the engagement. I talk about that a lot because to me, engagement is everything. You could have 500 subscribers and the engagement be crazy versus somebody who has 5,000 subscribers and they're getting almost the same or less. And, to me, that's a telltale, in my opinion. That's why I like to go live. In my opinion, I see people with like 100,000 plus, 200,000 plus, 300, 400,000 plus subscribers. And when they go live,
what? Bruh. What is that? What?
It looks bad. Like, for some people to have thousands upon thousands of views per day, yet if they were to go live, none of those people tune in. It's a very telling sign that something's not right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I take my engagement now that we have on this community, and I'm just like, if I were to multiply that by 10, that would be insane. If I go live now, I'm getting a pretty good number. If I were to multiply that by 10, it would be insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I think a lot of people are just blinded by the good content that people are putting out. And I think they're able to get away with it. Some people aren't able to get away with it. You know what I mean? Some people have, when I reference Booster Rails, like I was also referencing Hollywood V4, and I'm like, that's another guy that I watch. He puts out good content to me, in my opinion, but he has almost 10,000 subscribers and he's getting less views than me. And I have we have like 500 plus subscribers. And so to me, that doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. If he has natural engagement and natural subscribers, he should be getting, X amount more engagement than I am naturally. And so when I see things like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I investigate because I'm just like, damn, what am I doing wrong? Or what is he doing right? And what if he's doing something right, then I need to figure out what he's doing that I can implement into my game to make me better. And when it doesn't add up, when the math ain't mathing, hey, bro, you just gotta call a spade. And, so it's no, fuck what you heard. This is what you're hearing. Like, again, I'm going to continue watching them because, like I said, they make good content to me. But I just don't feel like anybody should fake the funk. You know what I mean? Take it from me. Watch how we're growing, or not growing, or how slow we're growing, or how fast we're growing. It doesn't matter to me. To me, it's all about the engagement. As long as I have the engagement, it's all that matters, because that community is everything. And what I'm trying to do in this community, what's the matter, man? Not yet. What's the matter? When I'm done with this video, I'm coming up, man. I'm coming up. So what matters to me in this community is that not only am I focused on myself, which some people will call selfish, but everybody's in it for their own reasons. And for me, I'm in it from a community standpoint. I'm in it to not only build myself up, but the people who are pivotal or major in the building of my community, which I'm trying to establish. Those people I want to give back to. Those are the people that I also want to support. And those people are the ones that I follow. And so I follow them as they follow me. I support them as they support me. When they put out videos, I make sure that I'm one of the first ones that see their content. I'm one of the first ones that are watching all of their content. If they put out a 40-minute video, guess what? I'm watching 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to comment on it based on what I saw. To make sure that they get that extra analytics, I'm going to make sure that I watch the whole video. That's how dedicated I am. Because it all helps to build up a community. Now we are a community of smaller or even bigger. Usually it's smaller, but usually what happens is that you're building each other up versus one person just collecting all of the attention. You got to give the attention back. And that's what I've realized over the years, is that the attention that you feel like you deserve is the attention that that ultimately you should be willing to give back. And that's why when you look at my Instagram and things like that, I don't have a lot of followers. I don't follow just anybody. I follow people that I feel like matters and what I feel like matters. And so if I do follow you and I do comment and I do engage with you, it's because I actually care about your content. Just like I would want you to care about mine. And so, you know, even so, I may not catch every single video, but I always make sure that I'm engaged. Because to me, that's what matters at the end of the day. And, you know, so to everybody that follows me, Ronan Jixer, I got so many names that people that have been following and supporting and have been engaged with me. I've just tried to give back. And, you know, I think that's the least that you can do for people that support you, especially if it's content that you are actually engaged with. You know, there's some people that follow me that they don't even release content. They don't even make content, or they may make content that is completely out of my realm of interest. And I will still try to support by engaging when I can, or if I see something that pops up. But I make it very clear, like, hey, if it's not something that I really engage in, I'm probably not going to support it. But, you know, if I do see it, I'm going to try to do what I can when I can. And so, you know, it is what it is. But again, if I engage with your content, just know that I truly support it. You know what I'm saying? I truly support it. And when you look at these bigger guys like the Fastlane Ds, the IMKs, which I always throw out there, the Matthew Woods, a lot of these, the ZX10 Maz, the S1K Rafis, a lot of those guys, everybody looks at them, the Aves, the Jules, the Amy's, which came up. A lot of these people, they all run together, right? Because when they all grinded and they connected with each other. They all connected with each other as they grew. And so when you naturally grow, you naturally do things together, you naturally travel, you naturally do these things together. And so they've grown as a community amongst themselves while building a community under their own brand or their own whatever it is that you want to call it. And so that's why you see whenever they link up, it's just natural because they've always done it. And so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to grow the community and also support the people that are growing with me or that are starting under me, or they see my content and they're like, damn, I want to do it too because I feel like I can do it. I'm seeing a formula. I want to apply it to myself, and they're doing it. I've seen people with Yamaha R3s that have way more support than I do, and they've been doing it shorter time than me. And it's just like, it's not about the bike that you have. It's not about any of that stuff. It's just about however you grind. You know what I'm saying? Some people are going to gravitate more to certain people and some people aren't. You know what I mean? It's just is what it is. And so there's no need to get salty about that particularly, but I was just very salty at the fact that people in this sphere, in this game, they cheat their way to a certain level of notice or awareness. And what ends up happening is that when people do catch on to you initially, they start to watch your content and they start to realize, hey, this is not the content that I was expecting. There's no way this type of content should be getting should have this level of awareness when it's not what I'm trying to watch. And so I think that's what you notice with a lot of people. Well, some people and a lot of people in the same breath is that they may have big numbers when it comes to subscribers and views and all this stuff, but ultimately when they stop buying them, that's when you can actually look at the trend and see that, damn, it's not keeping up. You know, if you got 100, 200, 300, 400 plus supposedly active subscribers, and you used to be getting 3,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 views when you release content, and then there's a period of time where you're only getting like 300, 400, 800 views, 1,000 views, maybe 3,000 views on certain videos, something's off. Something's really, really off. Like, something's off. There's no way you should have over 400,000 people, 500,000 people, 600,000 people, and you're only getting that many views. It's just not, it just doesn't, the math don't math. So, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. More power to those brothers and to everybody else that is trying to break into the scene and be noticed by buying subscribers and viewers. You know, over here, we're going to keep it organic. I had somebody that replied. Who was it that replied to me the other day? And it was a good comment. What was it? Damn, where was it? It was a really good comment. Where was it? Oh, here we go. This is from the brother Igor Kazanov 9539. 3 days ago, he messaged, or he commented. He said, "What the flex is going on with your channel, bro? You make some really pretty good content and get almost no engagement. I've seen plenty of other bike channels that aren't half as good and get way more views and subs. You're getting a like and a sub from me, dude." And to me, that meant the most, in my opinion, to me, because I was just like, to me, that validates everything that I've been saying, everything that I've been thinking, is that when you're small and you're putting out good content and you're fully organic, like, it just, you don't get the attention that you should think that you would deserve. And it's simply because nobody sees you yet. And it's because everybody else is boosted. They either have a natural organic community, or they're at a level where they command attention, so nobody else really pays attention to anything else. Or it's just that you're competing with people who are you know, artificially boosting their subs and views, and so you don't get seen. And so I replied to him. I said, Igor, thank you for blessing the community and welcome. Focus on organic content and community building. If we promote any videos here, it's directly through YouTube with their promotion tools. We don't purchase subs and views like the majority of the motovlog world. I'll leave a link for you to understand exactly what I'm talking about, and then I left the link to the video where I was discussing why I said that. So yeah, man, it is what it is. Like, we're gonna stay organic here. We're gonna promote through YouTube when we can. When I feel like something is doing well organically, we're gonna boost it and see what happens. We're gonna continue to grow, and you know. Oh wow, that's crazy. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that comment. That's wild. Oh, what is this? I didn't even see this comment. That's crazy. When I made my video, your favorite motovloggers are cheating, somebody said, Bravo Moto official said, bro, there was a clown from my area. He made it to 100,000 subscribers in less than a year and was a complete clown. Run the channel through your process. Oh, and then he gave his name. That's crazy. And I think I've seen this name before. That's wild. So there you go. There you go. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. So there you go. Right? There you go. People do it, man. People are always trying to do it. And I noticed people in my local area trying to do it. And I was just like, wow, that's wild. Just grind, man. Like, I got to a point on Instagram where when I eventually hit 1,000 subs, I have been stuck at like around 1,040 or 1,030 up to like 1,050. And it just keeps going up and going down. It goes up and then it goes down. It's just like, I've never fought past this threshold so long that it's just crazy. I can't break through. I can't seem to break through. And I'm releasing content daily. And so, you know, it just is what it is, man. You just let the chips fall where they may. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I hope you guys take this with a grain of salt. It just, you know, stop chasing necessarily the numbers. I know Hollywood had said on one of my videos, he said, like, stop saying that you don't care about the views. And to me, it's like, there is a certain truth to that. Like, views are a certain indication that you're getting the engagement or that you should think that you have. But again, views aren't everything. You can have 1,000 views and you can have one engagement, one comment. To me, that's not worth it. I'd rather have 100 views, 50 views, 200 views and have 12 plus comments. That just means that your content is not being seen by everybody, but whoever it is being seen by is engaging with your content. That tells YouTube that your content is much more important than somebody who has a bunch of views and no interaction. So that's why I harp on interaction and engagement so much, because views doesn't tell the entire story. There's a lot of these guys that are chasing the engagement, but they're focused on the views. If people see the views, the number of views, they're gonna watch me. And to me, it just doesn't mean that at all. Hey, make sure you go get a fly ass hat over at Cloth and Craft, our channel sponsor, and some nice motorcycle and urban streetwear gear, baby, made by your boy himself. Again, this is what I've been doing for years to support myself and my family. And yeah, I really, really appreciate it. We are not monetized on this channel yet, but that's another way that you can give back if you like the content that you're getting on a daily basis. I've been long-winded. Time to end this video with some beer.